and queens and princesses and princes are very far from our own experience. So it seems strange that when we think about Christ the King, the Son who came to walk the earth, the Son who came to heal, to feed, to forgive, the one who came to die, it seems strange that we should use that sort of title. Of course, in our history of the church, we have kings and queens that have been sainted for doing wonderful, wonderful work for those in need. One of my lovely memories living in London was Princess Diana from Kensington Palace taking her 2 children when they were very young to the London Lighthouse, a place for people suffering from HIV and AIDS. And she would also take them to a charity called Shelter for homeless young people. So even though they were brought up in the most elite and privileged position, she as a mother wanted them to know that this isn't real. The rest of the world is nothing like this. And so we're awakened on the last Sunday of the year, calling to mind how inextricably linked caring is with worship. So we come here day after day, some of us, week after week, month after month, and so on. But if what we do here doesn't find an expression within here or outside of here, we are missing the point, because we're told quite emphatically through Larry's declaration of the gospel what we're going to be judged on. And I let the 5 o'clock parishioners know yesterday, Larry, that I've never heard one person come to confession and said, I didn't feed the hungry. I didn't visit prisons. I didn't give clothes to the naked. But I know that in this parish we do endeavor to do that. And maybe not always through our church, through other organizations. So no matter what the organization is, if it's working for the betterment of humankind, that is God's work. And I know that you give so generously. That's why we have the trees out so early as you enter the narthex, taking a tab, taking a card, and caring for somebody who has no country, by giving a gift to somebody who's countryless and lives at Castle Juan Diego. People who go to Christian Community Service Center, whether for work because they have no profession, for food because they have no food, for clothing, they too are doing the work of God. Covenant House for young people who leave home for all sorts of horrendous reasons and for very good reason, because they're being abused there, end up on the streets, and Covenant House wants to prevent them from getting into the world of homelessness by rescuing them early and restoring their dignity. And St. Joseph's Church, our sister church down the road, who has wonderful relations with the homeless, and we supplied them with clothes, they supplied them with baths and showers and towels. So what we do here is so important, so that each week we can ask that our hearts are opened, that our view of the world can be expanded, and to know the God revealed in Jesus, the one who will come at the end of time, the one who will say to us, good and faithful servant. We know what we have to do. We know what we have to do. And so thank you for being so generous in the past to so many charities that we work for, including Magnificat House. James Martin says, Matthew 25, is the litmus test for heaven. He says the ethics of Jesus is straightforward. He says it may be hard, it may be uncomfortable, but at least it's clear. Thank God for the clarity we have, and ask for God to make that clarity even clearer. Please like, subscribe, or comment below.